There are many grand changes happening in our Pisces house, with first Saturn retrograding on June 29th, and now spiritual heavyweight Neptune turning retrograde on July 2nd. Neptune energy is slow-moving and oftentimes confusing, as it is meant to detach us from Saturn reality in order to make contact with the divine or otherworldly energies. Neptune can be the dream, or the nightmare, or a little bit of both. We have all been living with Neptune in Pisces since 2011, and this summer through next year, the planet of fantasy and illusion will be hovering over the degree of 29 Pisces, the last degree of the entire zodiac. This is significant as it points to a wrapping up of an entire cycle of 164 years. The last time Neptune was in Pisces was 1847 to 1862, with a lead up to the Civil War, which began under Neptune in Pisces and continued during Neptune in Aries. Saturn in Pisces encourages us to strengthen our spiritual practice or release concepts or behaviors that do not serve us. It is a time to face reality. Similarly, Neptune in Pisces retrograde will bring light to where we have been deceived or where we deceive ourselves, particularly in understanding the nature of reality. Where might you realize that you have been misguided in a situation? For Aries, the nature or origin of your fears. For Taurus, the honesty of a group. For Gemini, what is going on in your career or profession? For Cancer, your inherited spiritual religious practice is not up to the task of having you deal with the world. For Leo, the truth of your partner's financial situation. For Virgo, recognizing the problems in a relationship. For Libra, the nature or cause of your illness or dissatisfaction with work. For Scorpio, in regard to a love match. For Sagittarius, deciding where to live, is this right for you any longer? For Capricorn, not understanding what your peers have to say. For Aquarius, what you can charge people for your services. And for Pisces, how people perceive you. Whatever you discover or finally admit to, it is important that you forgive yourself and allow yourself to be guided in a new direction. It is a time to mourn and let go while developing greater discernment in future situations. 2025 to 2026 will bring the conjunction of Saturn and Neptune, first in the last degrees of Pisces and later in the first degrees of Aries. This time period may coincide with the end of organized religion as we know it. Will it be replaced by new faiths or dreams? Potentially, especially if they emphasize personal courage and responsibility, Aries. Right now, we need to perceive and release illusory thoughts and beliefs, some of which span decades or generations. The resultant clarity will allow us to birth a more engaged and conscious world. I'm Met Astrologer Patrice Kamens.